Hello, everyone. Today we're sharing 10 things that surprised us about Porto. Things you might want to know before your trip to this amazing city. Number 1, the elevators. In a city built on the hillside of Penaventosa, walking uphill is a common task, but there are ways to avoid this. The funicular railway runs along the city walls, sparing you the steep climb in just a few minutes. Though it's a paid ride, the stunning views and energy saved are priceless. But don't buy a return ticket unless you want to repeat the hike. There is also a free elevator that looks like a regular lift, but it's not very popular. Why? Well, to reach it, you have to take a detour, climb some stairs, ride up about 2 or 3 floors, and then descend back to the street level before tackling another stretch uphill. Success rate about 50-50. And let's not forget about the cable car in Vila Nova de Gaia. If you take it, it will drop you off at the top deck of the famous John Lewis Bridge. Number 2, the metro in Porto. Porto's metro is a bit different from the typical city subway. Though it covers nearly 60 kilometers, only 8 are underground. This makes for a unique ride, allowing you to travel quickly while taking in the sights. It might look and feel like a train, but don't forget, you're buying a metro ticket. Number 3, the trams. The vintage trams in Porto aren't exactly the youngest, but they're not relics either. They're still part of the city's public transport system. However, in Porto, tourists love them. They run almost non-stop from one end to the other. So if you plan to ride one, your best bet is to catch it at the terminal stops. Number 4, the fences. Porto's historic center is breathtaking, but it's also old and often under renovation. You might find parts of your sightseeing route obscured by purple and pink construction fences. And one more thing, don't leave that perfect photo for tomorrow, because sometimes, overnight, a beautiful facade can get covered like a theater stage curtain. Number 5, the famous bookstore. Yes, Porto is home to that famous bookstore, rumored to have inspired J.K. Rowling while writing Harry Potter. Though the author has debunked the myth, the bookstore's charm still draws crowds. It's now a ticket attraction, so if it's on your list, be sure to book your spot online to save valuable time in Porto. Number 6, sardine cans. Portugal is one of the few places where you might find yourself debating whether you want to eat a sardine or just have one. Why? The beautifully designed sardine cans are like little works of art, perfect for collecting or displaying on a shelf. Want to leave your friends puzzled? Bring them a gorgeous can of sardines from Porto. Number 7, Francesinha. One of the biggest surprises is Porto's most popular dish, the Francesinha. Known as the most masculine sandwich in the world. This hefty sandwich is packed with layers of meat, sausage, cheese, and often topped with a fried egg. Served with fries and tomato sauce, it's a cardiologist's nightmare, but a food lover's dream. Just don't make it a daily habit. Number 8, the McDonald's. One thing you might not expect, Porto has arguably the most beautiful McDonald's in the world. This is probably the only city where stopping by a McDonald's is actually a must do. Number 9. The Sé Cathedral. Have you been to Portugal and visited the Sé Cathedral? Great! But which one? The Sé Cathedral isn't unique to Porto. Your friends might have seen one in Lisbon and others in Braga. Sé simply means the bishop's seat, so to avoid confusion, always add the city's name when talking about it. And finally, number 10. Port wine from Porto. Here's a fun fact for wine lovers. When it comes to Porto's famous wine, the vineyards aren't actually in the city. They're located along the Taras banks of the Douro River. Most visitors tour the wine cellars in Vila Nova de Gaia, just across the Dom Luís Bridge, not in Porto itself. So if someone asks you if you had port wine from Porto, you'll know the trick. We hope you enjoyed our list. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun facts and travel stories from around Europe. See you next time!